This week on This is Ruth Yole, my favorite kitchen hacks. This might sound quite obvious, but let me tell you, spice makes a difference, especially when you're baking. 2022 fashion trends and my business tips for the new year. Keep pushing, keep advertising. Every day you are alive is another day to keep on pushing your brand. Welcome to my world. Hi guys, welcome to This is Ruth Yole. Karibuni sana. If you're new to this channel, karibu sana. Feel at home and make sure you subscribe and tap on the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. So guys, today is a different kind of a cooking video. I'm actually going to be sharing my kitchen tips and tricks. So guys, let's get going. Number one trick: use spice to elevate your flavors. And this might sound quite obvious, but let me tell you, spice makes a difference, especially when you're baking. And especially now, like I have my ginger, as you can see. This is everything. But let me tell you, spice elevates your food. And I'm not just talking food, I'm talking baking recipes. Like, let's say you want to bake a cake, let's say it's an apple crumble or an apple pie, or just let's say you're doing a basic cake. Add spice and that will totally change the game for you. So spice, especially for baking, transforms, elevates. I don't know what it is about spice that really elevates your food. So try spice, adding some spice. Like, let's say if you're doing about, say, a kg of cake, use a tablespoon of spice, and you can either use ground ginger, even cinnamon. Perfect, that would do. And you let me know, you comment down below and let me know if you've used spice, especially even if it's not necessarily a spice cake, but you just elevated the cake using spice. It's just different, it's just a game changer. Spice is a game changer. Number two, we have my favorite, one of my best friends in the kitchen. This is my grater. I totally love my grater. And especially, let's say you're doing a chocolate cake and you want to finish it off with chocolate shavings. This is going to be your best friend. You know, you grate and it's so easy to use, and the shavings just turn out so beautifully, so evenly, stress-free really. So this you can use. This is a multifunctional tool. You can use it to grate your carrots, you can use it to grate your chocolate, you can use it to even grate ginger. You know, let's say you're doing a savory dish, so your grater is your best friend. I love my grater. And also get one that is, of course, stainless steel. And also, if you want more support, there are also graters which are like triangular. Is it triangular in shape? Yeah, so you can get that as well. So guys, another favorite tool that I love using in the kitchen is my sieve. This, I'm telling you guys, is really ideal, especially if you want to incorporate more air in cake to make cake fluffier and lighter. Use a sieve. So once, let's say you've added your baking powder and your flour, so just sieve it through as you add it. Sieve the flour and baking powder mixture on the batter, and let me tell you guys, your consistency will be so even. It reduces it also eliminates the formation of lumps. So this is really one of my favorite friends in the kitchen. Another trick, guys, is adding baking powder to flour instead of buying self-raising or using self-raising. Self-raising is not bad. It's not bad, like, let's say, for pancakes, but especially when you're baking, to avoid that quote mountain that forms on top, use your baking powder separately. Mix your baking powder to your flour. So, like, let's say if you're doing 1 kg of cake, it's about 300 grams of flour. You can add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And guys, you will thank me later for this. If you haven't already started doing that, start doing that, and you will definitely see a huge difference. You know, your cakes will turn out different and more even. You know, you don't have to cut off, you know, the top, and you love it. So guys, another trick which sounds a bit too obvious, but you know, is read your recipe before you start cooking or baking. It's very important to just read through everything, get your ingredients together first. It really helps. You're also able to enjoy the process. And let's say it's a new recipe you're learning, it's easier to learn that recipe when you have all your ingredients. You know, like, let's say let's say it's a cake recipe, you have your flour in a separate bowl, your baking powder, etc. It really helps. So read through the recipe, prepare in advance before you start baking. So guys, these are my favorite tips. Comment down below, let me know what your favorite kitchen tips are. Next, 2022 fashion trends. Make sure you subscribe. So guys, karibuni sana to our fashion segment today, and we're going to be talking about 2022 trends that are hot and popping. Let's get to it. Number one, bright colors are in this season. So your oranges, your reds, your neons, they are popping. Your sequins, your crystals. So bright colors are in this year. So different colors, cheer. Bright colors are really cheerful. So that is in this year. Number two, the black dress. The black dress is a classic, and for sure it's not going out of fashion this year. You can have your little black dress, and you can also have a voluptuous black dress. So black is really in this year. So black dresses, whether you're having your little black dress or you're having your voluptuous, dress with many layers, and it's, quite big and full of volume. Layers also. Black is really in this season. Number three, playful outfits. You've seen these outfits, let's say hoodies with smiley faces all over, cartoon characters. So unleash your inner child, so where those kind of clothes are trending this year. So hoodies, or hood dresses and sweaters and jumpers, even socks, with those colorful cartoon characters. Very playful, very in this year. And number four, stripes. Stripes are here with us. So multicolored stripes, black and white, stripes that are, spaced, widely spaced, in between, the space in between, or narrow stripes. Stripes are in this year. Rock your striped outfits, your striped dresses, shirts, pants, rock your stripes. Finally, business tips for the new year. So today I'm going to be sharing business tips for 2022, and really these are tips that I've applied and things I'm learning. I've learned over 2020, 2021, like during the pandemic, and just tips to help us through as we get out of the pandemic. So if you're a business person, please let me know, comment down below. I'd like to share, and also share your tips as well. Let us help each other. Number one, live below your means. That is the secret to peace of mind, really, and living below your means, like knowing that you can afford X, but not buying that, but buying Y instead. That really helps. As much as you can, try to do that, because also it helps in time of emergency, when you need that cash, when you need that money. And also it helps you get a good bargain. When you think through that, you're like, oh, I'm going to, like, for instance, let's say when there are sales in the supermarket, probably let's say you're buying dishwashing soap or tissue paper, thinking of buying it in bulk or looking for discounts. I'm not saying be cheap, but I'm saying live below your means and try as much as possible to save an extra coin. It really, really helps, and it will come in very, very handy. Number two, avoid debt if you can. Debt is really, it's tough, and I also took a couple of loans during this pandemic period, and I'm telling you, I'm trying as much as possible to live without debt, because it's very important to, first of all, you think about the interest that you're paying, and also, is it really useful, Say you're taking a debt to, let's say, and sometimes the lie is, I'm using this money maybe to bring more money. That is a lie. Always remember that you're paying interest, and that interest, deduct it from your profit. So profit minus interest, how much are you going to get overall? So avoid debt as much as possible, and also know there are penalties when one defaults. And it's very attractive, and it looks like something so appealing, and I'm getting my money quickly and I'll pay for it later. But let me tell you, debt is such a trap. Avoid debt as much as possible. Number three, keep pushing, keep advertising. Every day you are alive is another day to keep on pushing your brand. Push, tell people about your business, tell your existing clients, send them like reminders, and let's say you have new products, let them know. It's very important to keep on pushing your brand. You're your own best marketer, so keep pushing. Number four, let's say you're going through a tough time, maybe you're still recovering, and go through the tough times. One thing I've learned, the best way to heal is to go through something instead of wishing it away and thinking, oh, I wish it wasn't here. Accept it, embrace it, and go through it. I call these challenges. I try not calling them problems because they are challenges. For me personally, I feel like these are opportunities to grow. So whatever challenge you're going through, embrace it, go through it, learn, and be grateful, as well. In as much as we are grateful for good things, I think also these tough times really grow us. They give us direction. They make us think about what we truly, truly want for ourselves, and they grow us in general. So embrace the struggle. Yeah, and just know that tough times don't last. Tough people do though, but tough times don't last. Number 5, be positive, be optimistic, have faith. Let me tell you, I cannot overemphasize that. Hope is free. I normally say hope is free. You don't need to buy hope. You don't need to pay for hope. Hope is free every single day. So keep on believing, keep on trusting, and keep on knowing that this is what you're supposed to do. And believe, speak life. There's power in your words, in your tongue, and just speaking things out loud. Speak life and just know that things are going to work out and continue to work out. And also find a support system when you can. It's important to have a support system. That these are your friends, that this is your family, or maybe your group, your chama, or your church members. It's very, very important to find a support system, generally. So guys, those are my 5 tips. Getting into 2022 with positivity, hope, enthusiasm, lessons. We are always learning, and comment down below. I'd like to know what tips you resonate with and what lessons you're taking from 2020, 2021 and applying them in 2022. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's show. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end. Let me know what your kitchen tips are. Comment down below. I'd like to know. Also, let me know what your favorite fashion trends are. Comment down below. Also, let me know, as an entrepreneur, what tips are you getting into 2022 with. Let me know and comment down below and share so that we build each other and help each other. If you're new to this channel, karibu sana. Make sure you subscribe and tap on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. Also, you can connect with me on Instagram, as this is Ruth Yole. Until next time, bye.